Feel the magic under Keely's light. Hook in hand, we're gonna start today. Hook in love will show the way.
Hi, it's Keely from Hooking Love, and this week's stitch tutorial is for the Duchess Lace Stitch. So this really pretty lacy stitch, which isn't too open, so it's quite a dense lacy stitch. But follow along and you'll see a little bit more and see how it works. If you're not already, please subscribe, and then you'll get stitch videos every week, and you'll be notified when they have landed. So for the Duchess Lace Stitch, I'm using an acrylic yarn, that's double knit, and I'm actually using a 4.5mm hook. So let's get started. We're going to go for multiples of 3 plus 1. So I'm going to do 19 chains. So I'll do those and come back to you. So here we are, I've done my chain, and I'm now going to work in the 4th chain from the hook. So 1, 2, 3. So this is where I'm going to work into. And into that chain, I'm going to make 2 US doubles, which is equivalent to 2 UK trebles. So I'm going to do that first. So there's 1, 2. Then I'm going to chain 3. And then we're slip stitching right back into that same chain space. Okay. Now we're going to repeat this now. We're going to skip 2 chains. She says I can't even get hold of my yarn. So there we go. I'm going to skip 2 chains. So 1, 2, and in the 3rd chain again, placing 2 doubles. So 2 US doubles, UK trebles, a chain 3, and a slip stitch. And we're going to repeat that right to the end. So 1, 2, 3. We're going into the 3rd one, skipping 2, going into the 3rd one. Same stitch again. So that's my 2 US doubles, chain 3, and then slip stitch back into the same chain space. Skip 2 into the 3rd. So in UK terms we've got 2 trebles. Chain 3, and then a slip stitch again. And then we're going to skip 2 into the 3rd, same stitch, and then the next one's going to be in the very last chain. So you can see I've got 2 there, I'm going into that last one there. Make the same stitch. There we go. And this is what, don't twist it. This is what we're looking like at the moment, so it's a bit wavy, doesn't it? Now, for our row 2, you are going to do this now. This is our repeat row. So you are going to pretty much do the same thing, but we're going to work into those chain 3 spaces. So I want you to either chain 3 for height or a standing double. It's entirely up to you. I'm going to do a standing double. If you're going to do a chain 3 in turn. You want them to go into the space where the slip stitch went into. Okay, So that's just to give me my height to carry on. Now in the chain 3 space, I'm going to do what we've just been doing. So 2 US doubles or 2 UK trebles, a chain 3, got some yarn, and a slip stitch. And again, into the next chain 3 space, 2 US doubles, chain 3, slip stitch, and then in UK terms in the next chain 3 space, so UK trebles, so I've got 2 trebles, chain 2 and a slip stitch. Do that all the way along. Slip stitch, and again last chain 3 space, still the same stitch. Let's grab some more yarn. Chain 3, slip stitch, and then what we're going to do is we're going to place a double crochet or a UK, UK treble, sorry. So on this one, do you remember we went into the 4th chain from the hook, so we've got the 2 actual stitches here, so you're going to go into the top of what would be that chain 3 and place a last double crochet. So this is what we're starting to look like now. So let's do one more row together, and then I'll do a few rows so you can see what they look like. So again, you're either going to chain 3 or you're going to turn and make a standing stitch, entirely up to you. And then we're going to repeat that same pattern in each chain 3 space. So 2 US doubles or 2 UK trebles, a chain 3 and a slip stitch. So once you've got the stitch down, this is going to be fairly easy, and you don't have to look for where you're placing it. The only time you need to look is when you get into your ends, isn't it, and you're placing your last stitch. Oh, I've got a hair there, sorry. Okay. We're coming up to the last one again. So again, normal stitch within the chain 3 space and the slip stitch, and then we're going for the very last. So here we go, we've got those 2 doubles, and this is my standing stitch, so I'm going to go into the top of that standing stitch. For you it could be a chain 3. I'm placing another, I don't like that, I'm going to just take that out, that became really loose at the top. Yeah, so 2, that's where I'm going to. Okay, so this is what we're looking like so far. So quite a dense, although lacy, it's quite a dense stitch. So I'm doing this in double knit in a 4.5mm hook. So depending on how lacy you want it, you probably want to go up a little bit on your hook size, don't you? Sorry, I'm just moving that out because it looks like it's pulling a bit tight, so it might be worth going up hook size for your chain. Anyway, I'll do a few more rows and I'll come back to you. So here I am, and we have finished, well, I've finished this little panel of the Duchess Lace Stitch. So hopefully you can see that it is quite a dense lacy pattern. And again, I could see this one being used as a blanket, I could see this being used as material for a cardigan or a wrap or a jumper, a top, anything like that, scarves. I can see multiple uses for this. I think because it's quite dense, you know, although obviously it is lacy in look, so you have got holes in it, it's not as open lacy. And of course you could emphasise that by using a larger hook to your yarn, or make it even tighter by using a smaller hook to your yarn. But as it is, that is the Duchess Lace Stitch. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, and then you'll get fresh stitch videos every week. Take care and happy hooking.